Alright, hopefully this is gonna work better. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what was going on. There's this pen tablet thing, that's kind of a pain. It's for my drawing tablet, and every now and then it just, like, completely goes crazy, and it was eating up, like, 1.4 gigabytes of RAM, and then iTunes, for some reason, was taking up, like, almost 5 gigabytes of RAM, so I closed OBS, I restarted that, I closed, a whole bunch of other stuff, so hopefully that'll be good. I've had my computer on for a bit, so that's probably why, although now I'm nervous, because if it desynced, I was recording some Undertale last night, and now I'm really worried that, maybe it desynced for that. I haven't checked, and, it just hasn't been a good day. I haven't had a lot of good days lately, but, oh well, it's fine. I had another issue. Well, right now I got an itchy eye. That's weird. No, I had another issue today with that stupid network that issued another copyright claim on that same video. So that was a hassle having to deal with that. And, yeah, that is a big problem. So I'm definitely out now to make sure that they get theirs. The claim has been released again, but, you know, I'm not letting that network off the hook. I've gone ahead and contacted my sources at Pokemon to see if I can get some sort of, like, legal contact to pass all this information to, because you know what? I don't think a network should be able to claim videos and not get a strike for false claiming. And they're a relatively large network, so if that's what they're going to do, they need to be accountable for it. I can understand an accidental claim, but if you make the claim twice, then you're really not doing anything right, and you should be accountable. It's like if I were a normal YouTuber and I were to issue a DMCA claim against someone, if I got it wrong, my channel could be shut down. Well, they need to make sure that they're following those same rules, and if they're issuing a claim saying they own the rights to something not once, but twice, like, you need to be accountable for that. And you know, that's why, even though there's nothing I directly can do, I don't have express permission, like written permission in a legal form from Pokemon. It's technically fair use, and it's not officially endorsed by Pokemon. But I mean, you know, let's face it, they all are fine with it. Like, I know that if they had a problem with me doing it, they would make me very clear, or make it very clear to me. So that's why the fact that a company is claiming on my videos, like, clearly that is not something that, something Pokemon is behind. So that's why I figure, you know what, I'm going to pass along all this information to Pokemon's legal team, and then they can go ahead and contact them about that, because, you know, I already got it figured out, but, you know, Pokemon will not be happy about the fact that their intellectual property is being misrepresented. Someone's claiming rights to that, and if they aren't claiming rights to that, they're claiming rights to my voice? No. So, we'll see about that, but honestly, I hope that it gets sorted out, because that is a really shady network. I have no qualms about saying that. If you're going to claim my videos manually, not just once, but twice, like, there's no excuse for that. There's really no excuse. That just indicates that you do not know what you're doing. So I encourage you all, please stay away from the Bent Pixels network. It is really bad about this, and it's been the only content ID claims that I've gotten in 3 years, and it's all been these false claims on this one video of mine that includes no other content other than Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity and my voice. That's it. So, yeah, I really hope that they get a strike of some sort, get a slap on the wrist. You know, it's not like it ended up costing me anything in the big picture, but I just don't like that out of principle. I really don't. If you know anyone in there, you know, pass it along what happened to me, because I certainly don't like that. Let's see, what number are we Wonder Trading on? Well, I do have it on the description and on the tag thingy, and on the bottom of the screen. But we're going to be trading at 690 eggs. So that'll be about 34 more right now. I want to fill up another box past the current box. Like, that's the thing I don't like about having to trade, or having to hatch on Wonder Trade Wednesday is, you know, people do keep asking when, and I usually like to start when I fill a box, and I like to give people a chance to show up, I guess. I don't know. I guess I prefer hatching as opposed to Wonder Trading, but I know you guys like Wonder Trading, so. Like, I think I'd like it a lot more once I got that darn Buizel. I know I sound impatient, but yeah, I am getting really impatient. Over 1,000 eggs already. And no luck. Let's see. So what are the IVs on the Buizels? They are all at least 5 IVs. They are bred with 2 perfect IV parents, which is nice. So yeah, that should be pretty good quality. Let's see, are you Wonder Trading the Buizel that's not shiny? I am, and I'll start Wonder Trading once I hit 690 eggs hatched total. Then I'll Wonder Trade a box worth. And then I will, I'll Wonder Trade, well, I don't know. I think I'll probably just Wonder Trade 1 box today, unless I get more. Let's see, what number, if you didn't get the shiny Buizel, would you stop and start a different project? I would have to say probably 10,000. I mean, realistically, I'm going for it. I will hatch it. It's just a matter of when. And I gotta get it at some point. Kind of want to play some music, but I think I'll wait until we hit 660 before I start. I kind of like to remind myself, yeah, I am playing Pokemon, not just chilling to music. But, oh well. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so that kind of really rattled me today. Dealing with that copyright claim again. The same video. So, hopefully it gets tended to, because that is just the worst. That is just the worst. And, you know, it's not like it was a strike, which is good. That's definitely something I would have thought back on. And I'm really on the fence about, you know, filing a counterclaim. That's why I'd really love to have Nintendo support somehow. I know technically I don't, but why are these lights flickering? Darn camera. I wish it would just save my camera's settings. It's kind of weird. It doesn't for some reason. Let's see. There's a auto exposure, auto focus. Let me turn those off. Okay, here we go. Alright, sweet! Nico Haruko has been subscribed for 2 months. That's awesome! Thank you so much for your subscription. That is really cool. That's some big service right there. Awesome, thank you. Oh man. I'm trying to think what I was doing 2 months ago. Is that when I started up the Wonder Trades? It very well might be. I actually don't even remember. That seems about right though. I mean, it was probably a Wednesday, since, you know, or maybe not, I don't know how they classify a month. Or, I mean, Twitch, like, I don't know. Sometimes they break it up into like 28-day periods, so you can figure it out by weeks and stuff, which actually makes sense. Like when I look at my YouTube analytics, I appreciate the fact that it breaks it up into 28-day periods, just because it makes it easier to see like Saturdays, weekends, and stuff. People do like their weekends. I sure do. Let's see, did Shiny Hatch Wonder Trade on a Sunday as well, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, it was like one time, I think. I don't remember. And I did one on a, like Thursday or Friday, and then it's like, I got too busy. Let's see, it's when I had the Sleep Versus. Oh yeah, come to think of it, that's right. I guess it was... Oh, so that's it. It was the sleep versus. I was thinking it's like 2 months, but this starts the second month. That makes a little bit more sense. So it would have been 1 month ago. Okay, yeah, alright, cool. Man, hard to believe that's been a month away. Or a month ago. I do have all the footage for it. I'm hoping to have it worked on soon. I unfortunately am rather behind on that, but we'll focus on Super Mystery Dungeon. Then maybe, I guess, early December. I know I said November, but just got so busy trying to get Pixelmon going, trying to get like all this stuff going. Undertale, man, I need like a vacation. That's what I could use. I don't know when I'm gonna have one, but we shall see. Let's see. How do you unsubscribe to someone, though? Or at least stop the auto-sub thing? I actually don't know. I think there's a panel on Twitch you can do that at. But I'm not entirely sure. Yay! Shmew has been subscribed for 2 months! Big service! Speaking of which, thank you so much for your awesome support for... Well, we just talked about this. I guess technically it wasn't 2 months. Technically, I guess it was, like, you're going into the second month. But that's still really awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. How is your Patreon subscription thing? Or subscriptions doing? Have we reached our goal? We have not quite yet. Oh, nice. Watson DK subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much, Watson DK. That is really great. That is some big service. Thank you so much. That is great. So, let's see. We are... really darn close to it. We're about $40 away. Actually, I think 35. Let me double check really quick. I know we were very close. Kind of curious myself. And then we'll be able to do the sleep verses. Yeah, we're at 716.50 out of 750 total pledges, which is great. Which is really great. We're getting close to that. I'll hopefully be streaming blue or red or yellow in December. I think that'll be nice for a sleep lock. And that'll be pretty cool. Let's see. When do you live stream Pixelmon? It is... I don't really know. Unfortunately, we have a problem. The Pixelmon version that I'm using on the server is not working very well at all. It crashes like crazy. They released it. It was most certainly not acceptable for use on a server. So, I don't really have any date for when I'll start streaming that again. I streamed last Sunday. But, yeah, just kind of waiting on when they'll update that. Let's see. So I guess I can probably start with, music now. Let me go ahead and do that. And we'll just find something nice to play. Let's make sure it's not on repeat. Let's see. Are you still a vegetarian? Yes, I am. I have been my whole life. How will the Patreon or patrons and or Marriland Twitch subscribers decide on the type of sleep lock and the naming theme? So I'll break it up into 2 categories, which is what I'm thinking. So patrons on Patreon will have the ability to vote on the rules of the challenge itself. So they will construct that, and I'll kind of give them like a, I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll have a way. Wait, why isn't it showing what's playing? That's weird. Oh, because I disabled it. That's right. No? What is going on? Alright, let me try this again. But yeah, I will have that available for patrons. They'll be deciding on the rules. Now, the naming theme, that'll be entirely up to the Twitch subscribers. That's a benefit that Twitch subscribers will get. When I'm playing through the sleep lock, whatever the rules and the game end up being, and again, the game will be decided by patrons as well. So, you know, they'll choose if I'm playing blue, yellow, or red. Let's see, is this... No? Okay, but you can hear the music, right? Why is this not working? There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright. So we're good. So, yeah, they'll choose which game, they'll choose everything else, but for Twitch subscribers, they have the ability to name the Pokemon as I catch them on each route. So, for instance, if I'm on Route 1, then they'll have the ability to choose, the first Twitch subscriber I see that leaves a name suggestion, they will, I'll use their name. As long as it's after I've caught the Pokemon, that's the thing. I'll have some kind of message I'll type in the chat that will say, alright, first subscriber that types after this message will, choose the name. So it'll kind of be a cool benefit for subscribers on Twitch too. They might not be setting the rules, but they will be interacting with the Sleep Lock live, which I think will be a lot of fun. And maybe I'll have other things. There's the possibility of bringing back the Wonder Deck. That'll be up for the Patreon patrons to decide. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, do you think if they don't have an update before, then we can go to a previous version and start the Pixelmon server this weekend? Unfortunately, no, because I don't want to have to redo everything I just had done. Also, this weekend is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I'm going to be really busy with that, so I can't really do anything until then. It's just a matter of waiting. Again, it's up to Pixelmon. I really wish they would have just kept version 4.0.8, which is what I tested prior to launching the server. I tested that beforehand, but then they updated the day before, and they removed the link to 4.08, so there's nothing I could do. There is literally nothing I could do about it. Other than restart the server entirely, which means everything I just recorded would be redone, and I didn't have time to just restart a recording, so I'm really unhappy with it. I wish that they would have handled it a lot differently. Let's see, would I decide a naming theme before we name the Pokemon, or would it just be random names? It could be a naming theme, like I could have a general idea, but otherwise it'll just be up to the subscribers to choose. And they could just say, like, pass or something to let me choose a name. I don't know all the rules off the top of my head right now because I haven't settled on them. I'm just kind of, That's still a little ways away. We don't have to have everything set in stone just yet. Alright, Dan-Da-Man 419 just subscribed. That is some big service there, Dan-Da-Man. You are the man. Thank you so much for your subscription. That is great. You get to use those cool emotes and everything in the chat. It's a big service. You get to use my crazy faces. All that fun stuff. And of course, you get to be shown on the screen down there for a little bit. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, man. So I had some pretzels and I forgot to cook them. Like real pretzels that I had last week. I was going to, but I was kind of rushed because, like, everything was going great, and then that copyright claim thing happened, and it's like, I have to hold off my shower, had to do all that stuff, and that's why the stream was just a little bit late. Oh, I should probably increase this, huh? I mean, it'd be great if we could hatch the Weasel on the next egg, and not 2 eggs from now. Oh, man. Alright, let's go ahead and name that. Because I know we all want to get this superstition past us. Egg number, what is it? 666. Ooh! Number of the beast. Watch out, guys. I hope it isn't the number of the Buizel, though. That'd be very bad. I just want to get that out of the way. It's like that number, and then, of course, I needed to get number 69 out of the way. That's always the one that everyone gets really immature about. It's like, okay, let's just get past this number, and then we're good. So this is the next hurdle we must overcome. And I think we're all good. I don't think there's any weird numbers after that. I guess there's jackpot at 777, but yeah. Alright, so we got about 25 more eggs now. to hatch before we start up the Wonder Trading. Which is fine. Oh yeah, 1337. I guess that's the next one afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna have the Devil Buizel. Let's see. I feel like I should name it something. I don't know what though. How about Pretzel or something? Alright, we'll do that. Evil Pretzel? Dark Pretzel? I guess we'll find out. Okay, here it is. Ooh, oh no. 666 eggs hatched. Oh no. Well, at least it isn't shiny. That would have been awkward. Alright, we're naming you. Pretzel. I like it. There we go. The most evilest of all pretzel. Alright, now we have 667, so we're in the clear. We're all good. Didn't have to deal with that for too long. I'm gonna call this one Pretz Good, though. Alright, there we go. So we have Pretz Good and Pretz Evil. I think that's actually kind of cute. I like mixing up names every now and then. Pretz Good. I kind of like that. Pretz Good. Alright, here we go. Oh man. Alright, let's see. I need to think of other stuff to talk about. Well, it was really windy here this week. That's kind of unfortunate, but I guess it was alright. There's this big branch that's kind of down. What else? Alright, Snake Eye 1994 has been subscribed for 2 months. Big service. Thanks so much, Snake Eye. See you in the chat. That is great. Thank you so much. And I'm doing alright. Doing alright. I mean, I was kind of in a bad mood earlier, but it's getting a little bit better now. It'd be a lot better if I could hatch that Shiny Buizel, but not quite getting there. Not just yet. But hopefully. I did clear number 666, so I feel good about that. But still a little scary. I'm not really that superstitious with numbers, to be honest. I know some people get really superstitious about it, like Friday the 13th. That's always a number that gets a lot of people. Although I guess that's a combination of a day and something else. Well, a number, of course. Let's see. For the sleep locks, would you do gold, silver, or crystal, and then a couple months later do heart gold or soul silver? I don't know, actually. What did I have listed? I think I might have listed heart gold or soul silver. Actually, no, it'd probably have to be heart gold. Let me see what it says on the goals. Nope, I actually don't have heart gold or soul silver. And I don't have black or black 2 because I'd already done those. So that's why I'm going to be skipping those. I also don't have emerald as an option. Just because. Let's see. The Paris attack was on Friday the 13th, wasn't it? Yeah, it really was, which kind of definitely stinks. I mean, that's the big news that, of course, everyone's talking about, and understandably, it's just awful what happened over there. But I don't really want to think too much about it. I'm sure everyone has heard more than enough about what's happened over there. I don't feel we need to, you know, bring it on anymore. Flowers. Just remember, flowers over guns. That's how you win. You win with peace. And happy thoughts, and tolerance, and acceptance. At least that's the way I look at it. Oh, man. But yeah. That was sad. And I'm glad that the earthquake that hit off of Japan ended up not being that much of a problem. I know everyone was worried about that too. It seemed like a really bad day. Alright, well. Crazy times we live in, huh? Let's see. Is the red, white, and blue beacon me and Greasy setup still alive? I think it is. It was when I was on the other day. It was pretty nice. Let's see. Will there ever be another wedlock? Well, there very well might be another on Twitch, because I have set up for Patreon goals. If we can hit those goals, then I'll do Sleepwalk streams. So big 24 or potentially 24 hours streams. And it's up to patrons to decide the rules. So they could decide on either a Nuzlocke or a Wedlock or anything. In the first game, once I hit $750, which is amazing, by the way, I just want that to be clear. The first game will actually be a throwback, red, blue, or yellow. It'll be your guys' choice, and it will be on the original cartridge, not even on the 3DS version. So that'll be pretty good. Let's see. I had a great week too. Was hatching eggs for today. Got in my 23rd Cyndaquil and it ended up being a shiny, which made me happy. Wow, lucky. That is awesome. I really kind of want to hatch Cyndaquil next, but man, I really hope that it I really hope that it is shiny that fast, because that'd be great. Also, one thing that I want to clarify on is... Wait, what did I want to clarify on? Oh yeah, earlier it was asked, when would I stop if I don't hatch a Shiny Buizel by? I think actually at 2,000, I'm going to do my whole tipping thing. Because maybe that'll turn it around. I think that'll be a good point that's way beyond statistical average. That, you know, if it hatches afterwards, maybe it could indicate it, maybe not. I really don't know. Let's see, or a Wonderlock. Well, the Wonderlock will only be for X and Y, of course. And since I'm having goals for the games sequential, we're probably not going to hit the Wonderlock possibility for a while. But yeah, people could vote on that, of course. Will I be putting the Twitch streams on YouTube in some form? Not on my main channel. I may upload them to more Marriland, but I really just want it to be an archive. I'd rather just do it live and not even have to worry about it, because that's just how I would enjoy it the most. I don't have to worry about comments afterwards. It's just an experience for everyone who is there. Of course, it would be a highlight on Twitch forever, but it's sort of like the original Sleepwalk, how it never made its way onto YouTube, and it's sort of an urban legend, you know? Let's see, I thought you stopped doing locks altogether. Well, yes, that is true, but only for my YouTube channel, and just because of a lot of different reasons, but since, unfortunately, I don't really have my job anymore, I was trying to think of some good, clever goals for patrons. And it's not that I'm necessarily opposed to Nuzlocke. It's just I'm tired of having to deal with like comments after spending months of work on, you know, trying to get through like any particular game. Whereas if I did just a Sleepwalk, where you have to tune in if you want to watch it live, and that's it. That's your chance. That I think is a really good compromise. So, I think I will do that. Just do Sleepwalks. Just live in the moment and have that be a thing, rather than have to worry about editing, worry about comments, worrying all about that. Let's see. But I wouldn't be uploading it to YouTube. I would just be doing Twitch and maybe my More Marriland channel. Just kind of as a point, you know. I might even have it like unlisted and you just ask me for the playlist. Because I wouldn't be uploading it to YouTube for the money. It's really just rewards for patrons. Although anyone can watch it. That's the thing I want very clear. If I hit those goals, it's not only patrons that will be able to watch these streams. It will be available for everyone, even if you're not a subscriber, even if you're not a follower, even if you're not a patron, everyone can watch it, which I think is a great compromise. Let's see. Never done a plain X or Y wedlock. Could that please be something on Twitch? Well, maybe, but only if we get to the point of, like, way in the future. I mean, it sounds outrageous, and it really is, but that's where I have the $2,500 a month reward, or not reward, but goal at, because I think I have it set up so like every 250 extra raised, that's when I'll do a new sleep lock, and every month afterwards too, like, or it would have to be 1 month after the last one I had done, because I'm not doing more than one a month. That's pretty crazy. And again, since they are since they're kind of crazy stuff, let's see, way to spoil the final boss of Sky. Yeah. Well, honestly, it's a game that's been out for 5 years now, so I don't feel too bad about it. Yes, so you may notice if you visit Marriland.com, it no longer actually takes you to Marriland.com. It takes you to Azuraland.com. That was another thing that happened this week, actually. In fact, I think just yesterday? No, Monday. So, yeah, Marriland.com is sort of in a state of limbo right now, where it's hard to explain. So I no longer work for my previous employer who owned the site, Marriland.com. And that, you know, it happens, I guess. But the good news is they have allowed me to keep the domain name and keep the name Marriland, which is really nice. Really nice. I'm so glad that they did that, because a lot of companies would just, you know, prevent that. I mean, they had every right to. So I'm very, very gracious, or very thankful for the fact that they were so gracious with that. So I just want that clear. Even though it's kind of sad, they're working with me with their YouTube program, and it'll be okay. But that's part of the reason why we needed to change the website name to Azuraland. Because Azuraland is, it's what Marriland.com is, essentially. So, right now Azuraland has everything that Marriland.com had on it before, well, actually, just as you would know it. It's just under a different name, so then in 2016, I'll have the name back, and then I can use Marriland.com, I can rebuild it from scratch, and it'll be fine. But that way, you know, they can still be, they can still have all the content that was on there. We don't have to worry about that. They're not just shutting down the site, because I don't really want to host forums anymore. They take so much in the way of server resources. And the Marriland forums will live on as the Azuraland forums. So it still works out fine. It's just kind of a little tense, because I don't really have that certainty of a paycheck. I have to work for it on YouTube and Twitch and Patreon. And actually, I tell you, you guys on Patreon have been just fantastic. And of course, everyone on Twitch as well. The bottom screen is black. Well, that's what happens when eggs hatch right away. So, let's see. Sorry, I was kind of talking for a bit on that topic. There were some questions, but see if I can answer them. How did you lose your name? Well, I didn't. I mean, it's just a matter of they kind of had the rights to the name. I mean, they own the domain name, so they could have been, I won't say even jerks about it, but, you know, they made a smart decision, one that I'm sure will help the community, both communities, the Marriland community and the Azuraland community. and Curse too. I mean, you know, they were and they still are my YouTube network, and they've been great, which is wonderful. Like, I would still go through them, absolutely, which is wonderful. Also, the uptime, it lies a little bit. I had to restart the stream. Let's see. Shiny Buizel from Wonder Trade. Huh. That's cool. Let's see. Weren't you afraid of this when you sold the site? Well, yes. I knew that it was a possibility, but at the same time, you know, it had to happen. I mean, selling the site in the first place and then working for it. It helped it grow, it helped things change, and it didn't quite grow the way that I wanted it to grow. Because, again, I didn't really have the ability to program things myself. It was up to the development team, and of course, being, you know, part of a network of many sites, I had to, you know, have development hours shared and stuff. Let's see. Marriland, I'm sorry I use ad block on Twitch, but I'm tired of the WoW ad that you can't click away and lasts almost 5 minutes. When the trailer's gone, I will put it off again for now. Twitch really didn't give me much of a choice. That's fine. Just do what you gotta do. I don't hate people if they use ad block. What I hate is the reality that so many ads are so obnoxious these days. I mean, it stinks, but you know, they're really digging their own grave, advertisers. I understand it's a necessary evil, and it is a pain to have to sit through and watch all that. I don't watch much Twitch myself, to be honest, so I don't really have to deal with it that often, but it does get kind of annoying. Let's see. Am I going to watch the new Star Wars? Probably not until it's like on Netflix or something. Like, I liked the first 3 Star Wars, or, you know, the original trilogy. And then, I kind of liked, what is it, Episode 3? It was pretty good. But I'm not like a hardcore Star Wars fan. What will happen to your YouTube channels? They will remain exactly the way that they are. The only difference is I'm contemplating what I should do with more Marriland. Since, you know, originally, like, YouTube, it was just a hobby. It was just something I did for fun. I wanted to set up a second channel where I could just play stuff without having to worry about people's reaction. But since there haven't really been an abundance of new Pokemon games, and since I've played pretty much every Pokemon game of noteworthy mention, you know, I'm contemplating maybe just phasing out more Marriland and just having it be like a channel where I dump Nuzlockes and stuff from stream archives, or just put stream archives on it or something, and do more thorough series on whatchamacallit, the can't even think. Oh, on the main channel. Derp. I know, my thought process goes all over the place. You know, I have to say, it is really a trip. You might not think it while streaming or while watching me stream, but I have so much appreciation for people who are able to read a chat, keep track of what's going on in the game, and keep track of their train of thought, all kind of at the same time. It's actually not as easy to do as you'd think. I know some people are a lot better at it. I know I'm actually personally not, but hopefully you guys enjoy it nonetheless. Good old water. Let's see. Thinking about getting YouTube Red because Iowa and political season equals makes trolls seem like nice people. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm still kind of against YouTube Red. I most certainly did not accept that free trial. Like, I know that allegedly they had it set up so, you know, creators will be able to get revenue from it, even from the free trial. I don't really trust them. I mean, I've seen a little bit, but I just don't like how it harms smaller creators. I think it's more likely to harm them and just more likely to give all the bigger creators' stuff. And I mean, I guess I'm kind of a bigger creator. It should be better for me, but again, I'm not in favor of it. I hate to say it, but like, that's also kind of the reason why I'm not opposed to higher taxes. Like, if I have to pay more taxes, okay, that's fine. It's a part of life. Like, you know, some people get really freaked out about higher taxes and stuff, and I understand that. I don't want to cause a big political debate, but like, I tend to think, even if it doesn't help me specifically, even if, well, at least prior to now, I was pretty well off, and, you know, I'd have to pay more, that's okay. I mean, you know, it's just kind of like part of it. But yeah, let's see. I missed it. The move over to Azuraland, you'll still be able to keep the Marriland name, right? Yes, I will. Let's see. With Pokemon kind of lacking games right now, are you doing some throwback games like Coliseum 1 or 2, maybe older Mystery Dungeon games? Again, I'm not going to announce any plans for any other games at this time. It's just Super Mystery Dungeon and Explorers of Sky. After those, I'll take a look at what's going on, but otherwise, you know, I don't want to make any plans. I might not even do those games. We'll have to see. Let's see. I don't really like having to confirm series way far out. It just gets a little crazy. Also, I saw someone, when will I start, or when's your next sleep block? Well, it's when I reach the goal on Twitch, or not on Twitch, on Patreon of 750. So if I can raise $35 more, we'll be able to start that sometime in December, which will be cool. But if I can't do it by December, if I can't reach that by then, well, then maybe for January. But I'm sure I'll get there eventually. It'll just be up to you guys to help with that. What are your opinions on Yokai Watch? Well, I've played the demo and it was kind of mediocre. It wasn't as fun as I was expecting it to be. But yeah. I might end up picking it up sometime, but I figure I'll wait until after Super Mystery Dungeon. Let's see. There's Red Rescue Team, Blue Rescue Team. Will you play them? Again, I don't want to confirm anything because I'm only going to focus on the series that I'm working on right now. Just because I don't like planning stuff out too far in advance, because then people just keep asking about it, and it just, I don't know, I don't like it. Let's see. So how about that rumor for news about info in Korokoro? Big news, hoping for Mega Octillery. You know, unfortunately, I have a feeling it's going to be a letdown. I know that they're announcing plans for 2016 or something, but I think we're going to have to wait until January before we'll hear anything. It's just a hunch, I guess. I mean, it's possible, but I think that they're going to start teasing DLC for Super Mystery Dungeon, perhaps in Korokoro. Also, I don't think Korokoro had revealed the red, blue, and yellow stuff yet. So, that being said, I have a feeling that that will be mentioned in Korokoro for next month. And Go. And maybe that Detective Pikachu game. I don't really know. Let's see. Have you done any Nuzlocke off camera? I actually have done several off camera. There was, of course, the infamous X Wedlock that I did a year and a half ago. That was intense. I mean, I guess technically I took pictures of it. Yeah, so I don't really want to mention what that DLC is extremely likely to be. Just because I've heard about it in the data of the game, and it really, it excites me a lot, but yeah. Oh, man. Let's see, did you complete your Waffle Lock? I actually didn't. I had to restart it in order to start up the Wonder Wedlock. Or no, the sleep verse... Sleep... Wonder Sleep Lock, that's it. But I did get pretty far in that. Let's see. Tell us, please. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I didn't get the question. What are you wonder trading? Buizel. And I'll wonder trade those once I hit 690 eggs hatch. So, about 8 more eggs. Let's see. Just to ask something completely different, because I'm doing laundry while listening, you have a least favorite chore, or even a favorite chore. That's silly. Who would have a favorite chore? Yeah, I guess that's kind of an oxymoron. So, yeah, I really don't like, cleaning dishes manually. I like to be able to just toss stuff into my dishwasher, but every now and then, you know, there's some dishes that require, like, manual cleaning. I don't like stuff getting on my hands. I really don't like it. I also don't like just, you know, like, wiping stuff up, I guess. That's just, ugh. Also, shoveling snow is the worst. It is really terrible. But, yeah. I'm okay doing laundry. It's not that bad. But, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let's see. Makes me angry is day one DLC that it's important for plot. Companies are very greedy. I hate that kind of DLC. That's the worst. That's one thing I actually really like about Nintendo's DLC is, you know, so much of it seems like it's, you know, either added after the fact or it's not that bad. For instance, like Monster Hunter 4 seems to give a lot of free DLC that's like, oh, cool, thanks. And Smash Bros., you know, rather than selling us a second Smash Bros. Game, they've spaced it out so you can only get the pieces you need. Like, if you don't want it all, you don't have to get it all. Like, I don't have Ike, Roy. I didn't bother getting him because I just didn't want him, but I wanted a lot of the other characters. So that's cool. Let's see. Wish you keep doing Nuzlocks on camera. Well, check out my Patreon because I may be doing sleep locks in the future if I can reach certain goals, and I think that's a good compromise. Let's see. Wasn't your Waffle Lock the one where you didn't heal your Pokemon unless it was a forest healing? You couldn't buy Pokeballs, only using the ones you found? Yep, that's the one. That is the one. Yeah, when they revealed Fire Emblem Awakening, or Fire Emblem Fates, the black and white stuff made me not interested as much in the game. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of like Pokemon in a way, but at least they offered it at a smaller price. Are you going to do a Wonderlock? Well, not anytime soon, that's for sure. But I'm not ruling out the possibilities someday if I can reach that goal on Twitch. Or not on Twitch, on Patreon. But it's a long way away. Let's see. Did Chugga ever ask you to be a guest on his Pikmin 3 challenge mode? I really don't want to talk about anything along those lines. I think that's personal. But it is pretty cool that he's wrapped that series up. Captain Namer is subscribed for 2 months in a row. Awesome. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, you're the one asking the question. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months in a row. That is awesome. Has it really been 2 months already? Actually, it's kind of funny. No, it really hasn't. It's lying to you. You're on your second month right now. So you've paid 2 months, if that makes sense. Like, it counts it from the day you started as month 1 rather than month 0. But that's because you pay immediately? I don't know, it's kind of weird. So you started subscribing 1 month ago, as we've discovered. But, oh well. They need to fix their wording, I guess. Because it was during these sleep verses. Let's see. Is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire the last Pokemon game? Well, you know, they haven't announced anything else, but technically no, because Super Mystery Dungeon is a game that's after that. Let's see. Super Mystery Dungeon, are you looking forward to it, or you feel it was too hype for what they put out? I like Mystery Dungeon games. I'm looking forward to it. It was pretty difficult from what I played of the Japanese version, though. So I'm not looking forward to that. But, oh well. Well, 5 more eggs and then we'll do a round of Wonder Trades. Hey, look at that. I got all 5 eggs in my inventory right now. Let's see. Marriland, you've really got a great voice, man. Well, thanks. I'm glad that you think so. I used to hate my voice when I was younger, before I started doing YouTube stuff. It was to the point where I didn't even want to have my voice in any of my videos, but eventually I got over it. And I'm sure glad I did. I know it's kind of a nerdy voice, but you know what? I think it actually works. I think it's fine. It's become rather symbolic in a way, which, hey, that's good. And, you know, understanding not everyone will like it, but that's fine. I like it okay. Let's see, wouldn't a little harder game be more fun than one that's super easy mode-y? I mean, yeah, it's just, like, if it's to the point where it's way too hard, I'm trying to think if it will be accessible to, like, my nephew. And if you can have scalable difficulties, I think that's great. I like that, but if it's not, if it's just really tough, like, I appreciate the fact that the Pokemon games can be easier, because remembering that, you know, I'm pretty good at video games, but not everyone is, and it stinks when you play through it and, you know, it's like unbeatable, like you just can't do it. So I don't know. Have you ever played the Pokemon Ranger games? I played a little bit of the first one and I didn't care for it all that much, to be honest, but that was a long time ago. Man, I've hatched a lot of pretzels. I really like Pretzeval. I think that's a cool idea. Well, one day we're gonna get that Shiny Buizel, and it will feel great. Let's see. What is your favorite Pokemon? It's Meryl. Let's see. I proposed to my girl last night and she said yes, I'm getting married. Well, that's awesome! Congratulations! That's awesome. Let's see. How long have you been doing YouTube? Since 2007, really. I mean, technically I've done a video or two in 2006. So it's always funny when people say they've been, you know, watching my YouTube channel since 2006, because I know that they're lying. Because I've only been doing videos, like, really since 2007. Let's see. Have you seen any of One Punch Man? If so, what do you think about it? I hear it's hilarious. I actually haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about it, so yeah, I don't really know. I need to watch more anime. I finished Sword Art Online, the first one. The first 13 episodes of it were great, and then I kept watching. I'm like, man, why can't I just have the first 13 episodes back, please? That would have been perfect. Let's see. Will you do different voices for different Pokemon in Super Mystery Dungeon? I enjoy them, especially Brohams. Well, I hope so. That's my goal. That's also part of the reason why I don't want to strain my voice too much in these next few days, because I have a feeling I'm going to be using it a lot. It'll be different. I don't know if I want to play through a lot of stuff beforehand to get an idea of, like, characters. Because having to get everyone's voices right is really difficult if you don't know much about the character. So that's why, you know, maybe playing through a little bit at the same time to get ahead of where I am, just to have an idea of what's coming up. Because I don't want to do it, like, 100% total blind. That was really tough in Gates to Infinity. At least nowadays my recording process makes it so I could edit voices if necessary. Which maybe I'll do. We'll have to see. But, yeah, anyway. I actually got it okay in Poke Park 2, because I did that entirely blind, and then for characters I just didn't know. You know, if I made a mistake or something, I could just redo it. Or for one of the main characters, it was pretty easy to just do like a voice filter, because I didn't know who the main last boss person was, let's just say. Let's see, what's your favorite Pokemon region and why? I really like the Kalos region. It's just so seasonal. Like, it's just a really great time going through it. But I also like Sinnoh a lot. It's probably my second favorite region, and was previously my first. Alright, what's your favorite legendary Pokemon? Definitely Skyform Shaman. I love that little thing. Alright, one more egg. And then I guess I'll Wonder Trade. Alright, 690. Then we'll Wonder Trade a box. And then I'll wrap it up by hatching more eggs. Alright, well, we didn't get it in 690 eggs now. Oh, this is a long, long quest. We'll get it eventually. Hope they bring Shaman to Pixelmon soon. I do hope that, but I also really hope that they bring Buizel to Pixelmon soon. I don't like being the only Buizel in Minecraft right now. Alright, there we go. I'm actually going to pick up another egg. Let's see, you're only doing one box? I am only doing one box until I get that shiny, and then I'll be Wonder Trading like a fiend. It's just like, it's gone way too long. I just want to hit that goal. And I personally enjoy the egg hatching more. Wonder Trading gets a little repetitive, and it's not like I'm really looking for anything. Alright, anyway, let me fly to my favorite spot, Killude City, and then we'll be set. When are you live streaming Minecraft next? Probably Monday for Minecraft Monday. Usual time is 8 p.m. Central Time. What is your favorite legendary Pokemon and why? Well, I actually already answered that question, so I'm not trying to be rude, but if you're going to ask a question over and over again, you could listen to an answer. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and Wonder Trade. So, let's start this up. Now, if you're not familiar with it, I do a little countdown thingy in the chat. But first, I'm going to go over to my Twitter, and I'm just going to mention to everyone that I'm starting it up, so hopefully you all will know. Okay, and tweeting. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna wait just half a moment here, just for some people to show up. But yeah, in a nutshell, how it will work is I will be counting down in the chat. In the chat, not what you see here on the screen, but pay attention to the chat, because that is when I will be I'll be typing 3, 2, 1, and then I will do the countdown. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Wow. Go figure. Zangold, Twitch staff. He actually favorited my tweet for Twitch. Go figure. Well, that's cool. Thanks so much. Huh. Go figure. It's always cool when one of the Twitch developers and staff or something notices you. Awesome. Okay, cool. Anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and do the whole countdown thing. Sorry about that. That was just kind of interesting. So how it works is I will count down 3, 2, 1 in the chat. I won't say 0. I won't say go. I'll just, you know, say, all right, here you go, and you have the Buizel. Don't pay attention to what you see on the stream right now. Pay attention to the chat. I will get right up to this point here, and then I will, I'll do the whole countdown thingy. All right, and then if you don't get it, remember, I'll be trading these fast, so if you don't get the first one, maybe, like, skip another one, and then you'll have a chance for it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do this. We'll start the countdown. Actually, I'll wait. Doing fingers on the screen, so you know why I do that? There's a reason I do that. It's because that way I can make sure that when I'm looking on my other monitor, I see when I posted it up. So it's a good way to do that. All right, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, if you were listening to that, you want to make sure you're checking the chat. But that's kind of how it works. All right, here we go. Time for the fun. Someone's getting a pretzel. All right, wow, that didn't take much time at all. Scott from Pennsylvania. Nice. I think I even know who that is in the chat. I know I've traded with him at least 2 times. Yeah, that's right. I got it. Oh man, he hatched the shiny turkey. Just the other, just when was that? That was not too long ago, really. But that's so cool. Yeah, he showed me a picture of it. It was awesome. That's great. I think that's, what is it? Pendria Flare? Pendria VR? I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I know it. And that's really awesome. And I got turkeys, so cool. One shiny project to the next. Yeah, tweet about it on Sunday. Well, that's awesome. That's a good start to it. Oh, I love turkey. Okay, next up. Magma. All right, Magma. Let me guess, a Poochyena? Or a Numel? Probably nothing else. That's all Team Magma has. Piplup. Okay, that's actually adorable. Aww. Oh, Magma Dragon 12 in the chat. That's great. Cool. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you're a Magma Dragon and not a Team Magma Dragon, because that would be a lot more awkward. Well, this is starting out very nice. Alright, cool. Here goes Buizel number 3. Sorry it's going so fast. Again, I really want to get these out of the way, because the sooner I get that shiny Buizel, the happier I will be. Like, that is something that, I really want. You have no idea. Like, once I get that first shiny on stream, I think that will just, that'll set the tone for the whole rest of everything. Because then it'll be one success under my belt, which will be good, you know? A notch on my badge, or whatever you call it. Let's see, just started the game, so I don't have too much to trade if I find you. That is totally fine! You can have a Pidgey for all I care, as long as it is going to you, because I'm giving out these Buizel to people who, you know, who, well, I would say who want them. Some of them want them, some of them don't. But it's mostly just so, you know, people have a chance to get them. That's what I like about it. I'm not really concerned about getting anything good or anything bad. And I think I even had that discussion last Wonder Trade Wednesday. It's like, you know, So many people that Wonder Trade, they complain if they only get like something. Especially if you're like, if you're the one doing the breeding, you're like, oh, I only got a Zigzagoon. But without realizing, hey, why are you Wonder Trading if you don't want to give these away? You know, if you're just Wonder Trading a Zigzagoon yourself, well, of course you want something good, but, you know, I don't really care if I get something good. Why would I? I want to give these out. And this is just a good way to do that. So, it's like if you're, yeah, big service! Ethan from Tennessee, that's awesome! You get a pretzel, buddy! I've had some great luck giving these out to Marylanders tonight. Oh, coughing! Bossa Nova! Oh, that's awesome. Sneezing. Oh, that's really funny. That is really funny. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit more sneezing. Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. Nice. And female, too. Ooh. I'm smelling some Bossa Nova in the future. That could be cool. Go for a shiny coughing. Sneezing, though. That's almost something I'd want to name a Sneasel. I remember I hatched Sneasel for Wonder Trade Wednesday 2 years ago or something. Oh, yay! Maryland! Todd Russell from Ohio. Again, I know I've traded with Todd Russell before. Don't remember Todd's name in the chat, but I know you're there. I know you're there! And you get another pretzel. And I get a whoo whoo. I think I'll pass on smelling Bossa Nova myself. Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright. Well, this has been going great so far. Last week was kind of disappointing on how many I got. Oh, wow, that's a really... If those IVs are correct, that's a really interestingly bred Hoot Hoot. Okay. Did not even think about that. Alright. Yeah, last week for some reason I wasn't getting many Marylanders. Like, I was getting a few, but this week it's been like 4 out of 5. That's crazy. That's really good. It could be 4 out of 30 for all I care. Alright, I'm trading with Excellent. It's actually a cool name. So you could say it's an excellent name. Oh, oh man. Wormpull. Well, you get this lovely Buizel here. Okay. I'm hoping that's not some foreign swear word or something. It's always my fear. It's an odd name to give a Wormpull. Alright, here we go. We're trading some more. Alright. Galactic Elliot. Dylan from Kansas. Nice. Wow, I'm hearing everyone's getting that Todd Russell. It's like an urban legend. Aww! It's a Happini, even though I don't like Happini all that much. No offense. I just much prefer Chansey. One Naira. One Naira? One, I don't know. It's a cool name, though. Pretty cute. I don't even know if I've ever gotten a Happini over Wonder Trade. That's pretty cool. Wow, level 38. Interesting. Trying to think of what else to say. Train with Joey from New Hampshire. Okay. All right, here we go. It's Froakie. I almost wanted to say Frogget. I kind of want to breed some Froakie and name him Frogget too. And then like have a shiny Froakie, name it Final Frogget. I know, can you tell that I'm obsessed with Undertale or not? I don't know, who isn't these days? Like, that's the problem. It seems like it's such a, you know, a thing where now too many people like it. And I can see why. I've never been one of those people that just dislikes things just because they're popular. I enjoy it. If I want to dislike something, I think it should be because I dislike it, not because it's popular. Well, that's just my thought. All right, train with Danny from England. Man, think of all the Wonder Trades I've done over the many years. Oh, it's Onyx! I love that line from the very first Pokemon episode with the announcer guy going like, whoa, it's Onyx! I don't know. I wish I could remember what the other text was or what the other dialogue was because it was just so great. The early Pokemon episodes really were the best. They're so memorable. Okay, Onyx. Oh, it has weak armor. That's interesting. I think that's its hidden ability. Alright. Do-do-do. A lot of hype music today, right? Unfortunately, I don't really have any legends for your Pokedex, but I do have this legendary Buizel at least, so yeah. Surskit, okay. Well, I don't think that's a legend either, so... I keep forgetting how much I like this remix. It's really good. I need to go add some more Overclocked remix stuff. They always have such good tunes. And now that, you know, they've given the A-OK to use it while streaming, as long as, you know, credits provided and everything. That's awesome. Definitely helps spice it up. Like, I haven't listened to so much of their stuff. I really need to just, like, torrent it all. And I say that actually not in, you know, I'm gonna get all this music illegally, but it actually helps them if you torrent it as opposed to just download it. So it's all available for free anyway. It just saves them bandwidth. Yeah, there we go. Train with Linda from the Netherlands. Finally get a pretzel. I don't remember if you've gotten one before. Yeah, you have. That's right. Almost positive. But it's been a while. Ooh, cool Absol. Nice. That'd be a cool thing to try to breed as well. Go for a shiny Absol. Man, I've gotten a lot of Marylanders. This is awesome. Ooh, wow, that looks nice. Oh, here goes a perfect pretzel. Not like flawless perfect, but whole bunch. Whole bunch. Good IVs. Only misses special attacks. That's really everything you need. Let's see. Are you going to upload the last 24 hours sleep lock? Well, it wasn't quite a lock, but yeah, I will get that up probably early December. Nice. Another Marrilander. Wonder Trade Wednesday, Maryland. Cecilia. Awesome. You get a pretzel. I'm giving these pretzels out like crazy. This is great. Aw, Swablu. Cute. All right, let's see. Ooh, nice. Hyper voice. I like it. And what appears to be a dream ball as well, which is interesting. Should be doable though. Possible, because you could get a dream ball. Swablu, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, nearing half a box, which is good. There we go, trading with Alexa from Washington again. I know I traded with her last week, I think. So awesome, another Wonder Trade Wednesday Marylander. Sweet. Eevee! Yay! I'm so sorry, Maryland. Just giving you junk in some junk in my boxes. That's totally fine. Again, I'm just trying to give out pretzels. It's not that I'm needing anything in specific. Yeah, enjoy the pretzel. It would be kind of funny if I had like worst Wonder Trade of the day. Just like, I don't like that idea, but I think it would be kind of amusing. Like, see what the worst, like, Zigzagoon or Bunnelby or something possible is. I don't know how you could have something so bad, but it could be amusing. 5th pretzel, my goodness. Wonder Trade Wednesday Legends, oh boy. I don't really want any Legends, to be honest. Because I'll just end up retrading them. Oh, well, it's a Charmander. I guess that's fine. It's legend in its own right, right? Alright, okay, so this marks halfway through the boxes, which is good. Let's see, so what else to talk about while we trade? Yeah, another Wonder Trade Wednesdayer. Nigel. Sweet. You get a pretzel. Man, everyone's getting pretzels. This is great. Dragon fruit. Nice, I got a dragon fruit. That's awesome. I love that name. Let's count up to 5. Enjoy the dragon fruit. That's great. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Second half of the box. I've been hitting all the good Wonder Trades today with, like, Marrilanders and stuff. That's really cool. I can't pick on a favorite, or I can't pick a favorite of them all. Because I've gotten some really cool ones. Alright, trading with Brian from Florida. Let's see. Can you do shiny hunting sometime? I can, but I only do shiny egg hatching, really. That's my favorite way of hatching for shiny, or for looking for shinies. I like to have control over what I'm getting. And it also gives me stuff for Wonder Trade Wednesday, which people like. So after I Wonder Trade away this box, I will continue hatching shinies. Or trying, rather. 690, whatchamacallit, 690 eggs hatched. And I still don't have the shiny, which is actually kind of, that's a long time for me. Usually I end up with them a lot sooner. I tend to be pretty lucky with that. Alright, anyone else getting anything cool? Anything good? I'm reading some cool stuff in the chat, which is nice. Let's see. Oh, did the Buizel go to 1 in the chat? That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't even realize. That's why setting your PSS tag thing. I really should have like instructions or something and get rid of the hashtag because I guess it's more of a hassle to set that. Just so I know I'm trading with someone watching on the stream. It's the easiest way for me to tell, at least. Alright, well now I'm trading with someone from Arizona. Let's see, I'm Wonder Trading as soon as I see 1 in the chat. Am I doing anything wrong? Not doing anything wrong at all. If you're Wonder Trading like that, then you're doing it right. It's still just up to chance, though. So keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully you'll have a chance at it, but it is kind of random. But that's why I use the chat to announce it rather than the stream, because the stream has a delay, whereas the chat should be instantaneous for everyone. Alright. Someone actually used a netball on that. Let's see. Stop the Explorers of Sky gameplay and play something else. Okay, I'll play Super Mystery Dungeon, actually. I'm putting Explorers of Sky on hold for a bit. So I can cover Super Mystery Dungeon. But otherwise, I don't really appreciate that kind of attitude. Alright, trading with... Oh, I know this guy! I know this guy! You're getting a pretzel! That's awesome! Oh... That's great. I'm fine with the Wurmple, don't worry. Oh man, it's about time. Womple. That's really funny. Yeah, Soul of Dagonite, or Soul of Dragonite. I thought you had that name fixed on Twitch. It's fine. I'm glad you got a pretzel. Oh man. Little piece of history. Trading from the egg lock. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, did you just start up the egg lock or what? Because I know that was going on. Alright, trading with Brian from Utah. Got Naruto. Wow. I didn't know Naruto was Wonder Trading. It's a route. Oh man. Okay, let's see. What's this Ralts got going on? Just a Japanese Ralts. Okay. It's fine. Shiny Pidgey. Oh wow. That's crazy. Let's see. Egglock doing well. 1 badge down. Your little bunny doing lots of work. Awesome. It's really funny because, like, that was where I got my most recent shiny from hatching that darn Baneri for your egg lock. It was like 4 Baneri eggs, and I had the nature wrong, so I had to redo it. But that was pretty great. Oh, man. I like this song. It's pretty good. Yeah, more Wonder Trade Wednesday. Jay from England. Awesome. Ooh, that's pretty cool. A little late for Halloween, though. Still a neat Bayonet. Oh, nice. Is that Snake Eye? Awesome. That's cool. Glad you finally got one. Alright, let's go ahead and... its ability is Frisk. I like that. I really want to find a Pokemon that has Frisk for the ability and just name it Frisk. Hashtag Undertale. Anyway, let's see. What else? I was thinking of something else. I don't remember what it was now. Like, I had a thought, and I don't remember. But oh well, that's okay. Well, so you did a very stressful Wonderlock, so many deaths, never forget. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Alright, a Totodile. Ash sent over a Totodile. Oh, poor Totodile. Now we know why Ash doesn't keep his Pokemon around. He Wonder Trades them all. That's what's going on. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Poor Totodile. Even Ash didn't want you. Alright, let's let these little pretzel dance. We click yes right when we see one or a bit after. Right when you see one is probably for the best. Again, the timing varies because it takes a random amount of time to connect. But generally, if you hit yes right around one, you'll have your best odds at that, which is good. A Feebas. Those are always interesting to get. Yes, Wonder Trade does work between X and Y and Oras. No worries at all about that. It works just fine. Because I don't think you can Wonder Trade anything that's holding anything or has any moves that are exclusive to Oras. There's not a lot of differences in the code, because most of it's just like Megas, but you can't trade Mega Stones anyway. And then you can't Wonder Trade away like, yeah, Precipice Blades, Origin Pulse, Dragon Ascent, and anything else weird like that. Do a Marill roll. I need to make like, beat some Marills, do a Marill roll. That'd be funny. Alright, trading with Shield. Quicksilver 6161. Who's in the chat that I see? That's awesome. You get a pretzel. Nice. That's good. That's a good way to verify who you are. Cool. I get an Aerodactyl. Nice. See, the funny thing, when I traded my starter, I got Shiny Bulba with Hidden Power Fire as my starter and let me through the whole game. Oh man. Well, that's cool. Wow, Shiny Bulbasaur with Hidden Power Fire. That's gotta be interesting. Seriously. Alright, here we go. Here goes another. Getting close to the end. And then we'll just do a little bit more shiny hatching. Just to wrap things up. See, I don't feel like I can have as much in the way of conversations when I'm Wonder Trading, because like the chat goes a lot faster. I'm always trying to read what people's messages are and stuff. Whereas with egg hatching, it's just a lot more relaxed, a lot more chill, which I kind of like. Oh, nice! Luca88 in the chat. That's definitely you. Awesome! You get a pretzel! I get another Frogget. I want to call him Frogget now. It's really funny. Oh my goodness. If you, if any of you got a pretzel, feel free to tweet it at me. I'll be glad to retweet it. I know I got a lot of people this week, which is quite nice. But I always love seeing, you know, people that get them and stuff. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Timid Protean, looks like good IVs. Nice. Alright, here we go. Almost done with my water, too. Ah, refreshing. Unfortunately, I ran out of Flawless Rufflets, so you get 5 IV Hidden Ability Froakie. Oh, well, those sound like you had a lot of Rufflets. Oh, there we go. Trading with Alexis from Virginia. I know who that is. Well, you finally get a pretzel. I don't remember. I think you've gotten a pretzel before. Well, this one you can use maybe for your drawings, which is awesome. Yeah, 2015 Falcon. Sweet. Paul. I like it. That's funny. Alrighty. Just Paul. Paul the Pachirisu. That's funny. Alright, here we go. Trying to trade away 1 of 5 more pretzels left. Surprising, I actually haven't gotten any like hacked shiny legendary stuff in I think 2 or 3 weeks, which is great. I don't like that stuff. I really don't. Today is a good day for Marrilanders. I would say so. I think it's been the best day for Marrilanders on Wonder Trade Wednesday, which is awesome. Like, seriously, that's really cool. That's what I love seeing, everyone who's Wonder Trading having a chance to trade with me. And part of me wishes I could trade with everyone watching, but I think that would just take way too much time. And of course, the Wonder Trading element of it makes it kind of fun, because people end up trading with other Marrilanders and getting all sorts of other stuff. They get ideas for breeding projects, they get some funny things, they get some cool things, all sorts of stuff, which is fun. I like it. Yeah, I do. I find breeding more relaxing though, but I do still enjoy Wonder Trading. Wow, level 40 Ralts. I have a feeling someone was breeding the heck out of that thing. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Emolga? Not a lot of streamers like it. Yeah, I don't like that thing at all. I mean, I like the one from Gates to Infinity. Aw, Baniri, Ava. I like the one from Gates to Infinity a lot. I think he was really funny. But Emolga is one of my banes. One of my nemesis, because paralysis and flying around and everything. Ugh. Oh, it's so cute. Baniri. So adorable. Gosh darn it, I love Baniri. Just so cute. I thought for a bit I liked Bunnelby better than Baniri, because it looks more like a rabbit and it's really derpy, but Diggersby just, I don't know. And like Bunnelby's kind of fallen off my little charts, but ooh, wow, that looks awesome. Foresight, Jump Kick, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. Sweet. Okay, so 3 more of these. And then I will just wrap up the stream with just doing a little bit more hatching. Marriland! Heart, Naruto. From Connecticut. Well, awesome! I'm definitely guessing that's a Marrilander, although I don't know who that would be in the stream. But regardless, clearly someone who is a fan of Marriland. So here, have a pretzel. And yay! A Chansey! Thank goodness it's not Happiny. Chansey's way better. Yay! Again, you don't see Chansey over Wonder Trade very often. So that's nice. Good box, I'd say. Ooh, Natural Cure, Seismic Toss, Bold Nature, hello. Even Aromatherapy, that's really nice. Oh man. Thoughts on YouTube Red? I personally am not in favor of it. I think that it benefits the larger streamers or larger YouTubers a lot more than the smaller YouTubers. I don't really care for it. I think it's a big mistake on YouTube's part. That's specifically why I haven't signed up for their free trial. I don't feel it helps the smaller streamer or smaller YouTubers as much. And it's, weird because I'm sure it ends up benefiting me a lot more than a lot of other people. I shouldn't be complaining, but I just don't like it. I just don't like how they rolled it out. I don't like how they just, thought, oh, well, this is just what we're going to do. Oh, those are some interesting moves on this thing. So, yeah, I don't really care for YouTube Red, and I don't think I will. Certainly can't advocate promoting it or getting it or anything. I don't think I will. Alright, well, final one of the day. I guess I probably should have done more of a proper countdown. But it's fine. I want to get going, man. I want to get that shiny pretzel. Like, it's time. It is time to have it happen. Don't you agree? Aren't you feeling it? Let's see, think about a small YouTuber who is finally able to quit their day job for YouTube, and then boom, YouTube Red free trial. Yeah, I mean, that is one way to look at it. Again, without really analyzing all the different, effects of it, it's hard to say for sure. Let's see, sorry I couldn't give you any cauliflower. Oh, I know, that would have been cool to get. Well, maybe next week. They sounded pretty awesome. Whole bundle of cauliflower. Alright, well that does it. Thankfully we didn't have to worry about any weird, shiny, hacked stuff, which is fine. Alright, let's see. Cool. Okay, but now it's time to get back to work on hatching some eggs. So I'm going to wrap up the Wonder Trade portion of this stream. And then I think I'll be good to go. So let me just fly on over to my favorite spot in the whole world of Kalos, at least. We'll do that. I'm also going to switch to shiny hatching mode. Alright, let me just send out a tweet really quick. And it would help if I spelled Buizel properly. Alright, still Wonder Trading from my end. Have plenty of Pokemon to send out. Yeah, definitely continue Wonder Trading. I won't be Wonder Trading, but Doesn't mean you guys have to stop. I always hate it when, you know, you have like 2 characters remaining on a tweet. Thanks for tuning in to the Wonder. Tuning in for. Alright, I think I got it. Cool. And let me edit the title of this, just so we are clear. Okay, we should be entirely in shiny hatching mode. Wonderful. Thanks for your patience. Let's just go ahead and continue where we're left off. Alright, wonderful. So, yeah, we'll just relax for a little bit. I don't really have a specific number we're going to stop at, but that's okay. We're just gonna have some fun and hopefully get, that shiny. Alright, the Lost Arts has been subscribed for 3 months. Big service. That is indeed some big service. Thank you so much, the Lost Arts. That is really cool of you. Stop by. Become an awesome subscriber. Wait, I don't have any room, do I? I do not. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We got 5 eggs, and that's great. That is great. Sorry for my stupid question, but what are the odds of hatching a shiny? It is not a stupid question at all. Don't worry about that. The default odds are 1 in 2048? Yeah, 2048. No, 1 in 4096. With the Masuda method, it's to, this is 691. It's up to 1 in 663, I think? 683? Something like that. But then with the Shiny Charm and the Masuda method, it's down to 1 in 512, which is what I'm doing. So my odds should be 1 in 512, but, well, unfortunately, I have not had good luck with that. We're up to 692 on the odds of 10512, or 1 in 512. But, oh well. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get it eventually. Alright. So now we got 2 more of these Buizel hatch, which is great. Now it's just a matter of getting that darn shiny already. That thing needs to show up. I'm running out of boxes. Oh man, I'm going to need to do that. Let's see. OMG, it's Marriland. Hi Marriland, I love you. Hi. Hope you enjoyed just a nice, chill, relaxed, shiny hatching stream thingy. Just listen to music, hatching eggs, talking, doing that stuff. How goes the hunt? Can't believe I caught Devin's stream again. It's been going okay. It's been long, that's for sure. 692. The average is like 512. This is definitely one of the longer shiny hatching projects I've done. Let's see, if you could get a throwback Pokemon that wasn't Carrot, Peach, or Omelette, who would you want? I don't really know. I seriously don't know. I always loved getting fries. Like real fries. I think that would be cool, but there are so many of the Pokemon, I can't easily just pick one. Cardinal would be adorable. Chickadee, that would be cute. In fact, actually, you could do Chickadee and, what is the other one? I'm trying to remember now, let's see. Foxtrot, I think it was? Yeah, Foxtrot. From the Black 2. That way you can name all the male ones Foxtrot, all the female ones Chickadee for Deerling. Let's see, I recall that Marriland got stuff like Shiny Chansey and Shiny Charmander in this before the Shiny Charm. That is true. It did take a while, but actually not even that long. So, like in comparison. But it's okay. It's okay. I've had some where I hatch them, like, just instantly. Although I remember trying for Pachirisu a while back, and I never got it. But that was a long time ago. Oh man, so Super Mystery Dungeon in just a day. Just a day, really. I mean, I know technically it comes out on Friday, but it's like Friday at midnight, and that's according to Eastern Time. I'm in Central Time, so it's 5:56 p.m. right now, and that means it will be released at roughly 11 p.m. Central Time, although there's a chance it might even be earlier. I already have it pre-downloaded, which is cool. You should definitely do that now before the eShop goes crawling to a halt. I think that'll be great. I'll start doing videos on it. I'm not going to be streaming it, but I will be doing a video series on it, of course. Let's see, I can get it 9 p.m. Pacifist time. I don't think Pacifist time, but I always love that. I always oftentimes misspell Pacific as pacifist. It always cracks me up. Let's see, also I've played over 66 hours of Yokai Watch so far. How is it? I've been really kind of curious about that. I played the demo and I wasn't that impressed, but I'm kind of guessing that the full version might be a bit better. So I'm gonna hold off on that until after Super Mystery Dungeon, but I might check it out. I don't think I'll do videos on it though, unless I like really like it and it's like, okay, I gotta do this. Because so many people are already trying to. That's great, all the power to them. The demo was bad, to be honest. Gave like zero context. That's kind of what I feel like, or felt. That's kind of what it felt like. I can't grammar. My grammar is gone, guys. Can you please find my grammar? Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Bravely Default, I guess, where the demo was just really not a good representation of it at all. I still haven't beaten that game, but... Doo-doo-doo. So I'm hoping that the main game will be better, but I don't know, like, it's kind of weird not having total control over, you know, what everyone's doing in your party. It's like an RPG, but you don't really control. You just kind of, I don't know. It was weird from what I played in the demo. Like, I could think it'd be interesting, but I don't know. I'll give it a try at some point, I'm sure. Oh man. Let's see, what other games? So I've been playing Etrian Odyssey 4 lately, and it's a pretty tough game. I'm not very far in it. I'm like level 22 or 23 in the second labyrinth, and it reminds me of like those old kind of RPG games where, you know, you have like a party. You don't even have like, you know, main characters or anything. You just come up with all your characters. You just create them. Sort of like, I wish I could think of the examples, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of boring, but at the same time, you know, it's very classic. So like, I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing it right now or take a break or something, but it's also pretty challenging. Hey, VidVisionify LPs, subscribed for 2 months in a row. Awesome. And as we've discovered, it's not actually 2 months in a row. It's like, I don't know, a month. It's really funny. But thank you anyway. That's some big service. Vid. Let's see. Etrian Odyssey is really hard. That's again, it's notorious about the difficulty. Well, that's good. Oh my goodness, it's a big wall of text. Thank goodness Nightbot didn't eat it. Let's see. The best thing is that you befriend these yokai and they matter to the world. Like, for instance, There's this boardroom meeting that I came across which had a super tense atmosphere, and the secretary asked to see if I might be able to diffuse the tension. So I went and befriended a yokai that makes it go anywhere, or makes anywhere it goes light and happy, and he helped me out. I think it's cool how they make the yokai matter and have character through the quest. Well, that's pretty nice. Definitely nicer than just, oh, I guess I could probably pick this up, huh? Oops, that was longer than I expected. Well, Lightbot didn't eat it, so that's really what's most important, but that's good. Yeah, let's see. That does sound kind of neat. Something like, you know, with Pokemon, it doesn't really matter. Pretty much the best you get is using them outside of battle. With HMs, that's like all you really get a chance to see. But there are so many of them. I don't know. Alright, let's see, play any Fallout 4, or is that not your cup of tea or a pot of coffee in your case? I actually haven't even beaten Fallout 3 yet. I had a hard time getting into it. I guess I, like, played a little bit of it, and then it's like, you know, so much of what I'm doing is just, like, standard, go here, get this kind of quests, and I didn't really like that. I'm also kind of bad at shooter games. I mean, I know it's more like RPG than shooter. It's like, it's a first-person RPG with guns, if that makes sense. I don't know. It wasn't really something that I was on the hype train for. I guess it does make me want to play Fallout 3 more. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, $6.99. Nope. What about 700? Can we get 700? Now that'd be nice. I'd like to get 700. Get it at 700. That would be like a good number. If I get it at 700, I think I'll just like Wonder Trade for the rest of the night. It'll be good. Let's do that. We'll celebrate. I want a celebration. That's what I really want, you know? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Doo doo doo. Trying to think of what else to say. What to talk about? What kind of topics? Let's see what's going on with Twitter. Twitter. A little bit of the retweets. Okay, so this is 700. And you're just a normal Buizel. Wah, wah, wah. Well, that's okay. I mean, you're still adorable. Alright, let's name you Pretzel. Like all of your other brothers and sisters. Almost all of your other brothers and sisters. I guess there were a few. Let's see. Almost 700 eggs. Those Buizel at the daycare sure are having fun together. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Oh man, I can't even imagine that. That is a lot of children. Man. Let's see. What game feature that is no longer with the franchise do you miss the most? The VS Seeker, the Versus Seeker. I really miss that. No kind of implementation has been as good as that. That was just my favorite for rematching trainers. Although I also really miss Pokemon following you. I didn't think it was necessary, but it was kind of nice. Wait, did I name it Pretzel? Did I misspell it or not? How much longer are you going to stream? I don't really know. I guess until I feel like stopping. Probably 25 minutes or so. But I don't know. I wanted to hit 700 before I stop. I like this song. Oh, do I already have a full inventory? I was checking Twitter, darn it. Darn it, what have I done? Alright, let's see. kind of want to check that YouTube Red thing. All the talk about it earlier was kind of making me wonder, what has it done? Alright, so 701. Are you going to Wonder Trade again? Not tonight, unless I get the shiny. If I get the shiny, I'll Wonder Trade like crazy. But otherwise, I'm just going to, just hatching eggs for a little bit. Oh man, now I'm getting all tired for some reason. I wonder why. So I switched back to caffeinated coffee, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't feel more energetic, but I don't feel less energetic. And I didn't really feel energetic when I didn't have coffee, so it's like, it really has no net effect. And I like the taste of coffee, so I don't really know. Let's see, did I try Badge Arcade? And if you did, what do you think about it? I actually have not tried it at all. It doesn't really sound that appealing. I don't really want to spend money on decorating my thing. I'd rather just buy themes. Let's see, when can we expect the pacifist run of Undertale? I don't really know. It's going to require more editing, because I need to actually go through stuff and think, okay, well, how am I going to arrange this? I didn't like having to redo the dialogue and stuff that I'd done. I felt like it kind of didn't capture the magic as much, repeating things. So it'll be a little different, but I don't know, probably sometime in December. I really have to focus on Super Mystery Dungeon, and I tried to record the very bad time of Undertale last night. Try and have that just recorded in advance. And it was something, to say the least. I don't want to say anything about it, though. I don't want to say anything in the stream to keep people from getting spoiled who don't want to be spoiled. But yeah, let's just say I'm having a bad time. Okay, anyway, let's see. Drink a lot of it when you were younger? Coffee? Yeah, I did. I don't remember how long, but, or like how long specifically I've been drinking coffee. But yeah. Let's see. Will we be updating to 1.9 or staying on good 1.8.8? So for the Marriland server, the vanilla server, I do plan on staying on 1.8 for a while until 1.9 is pretty stable. I will definitely talk to the community about it to see what they'd be interested in doing. But like, I don't want to rush to 1.9. It will be a map reset if we upgrade to 1.9. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to see. I'm trying to think what would be added, like all the stuff to the end and stuff. Let's see. So 704. That is fine. Don't really know when I want to start. Or stop, rather. Why did I say start? I can't even. What is the IP to the server? It is whitelist only, and it's available for patrons, so it's not a public server. But any patron on my Patreon channel, or my Patreon account, that is pledging $5 or more per month can join at the start of every month, which is cool. Oh, right, we'd have to wait for things to update, because we sure do love that modding API, right? Oh, I wish they just released that already. I really want to watch, or not watch, but like, well, actually kind of watch. I've been watching some of Hypnotized, his Feed the Beast Ultimate series. I've had this random hankering to play Feed the Beast Ultimate for some reason on 1.4.7. It was so different back then. It was so different. Like, I enjoyed it. Those are my glory days of Feed the Beast. Either that or I don't remember what the other one was. Ultimate? No, not Ultimate. That's what I'm talking about. Infinity, that's right. I really liked Infinity a lot too. When do you start Wonder Trading? Well, I start Wonder Trading next week because I've already Wonder Traded for the day. Already Wonder Traded away a box. Now I'm just shiny hatching, which is why it doesn't say Wonder Trade anywhere on the layout or on the title anymore. But it's okay. I'll Wonder Trade next week. Unless I hatch a shiny. If I hatch the shiny, then I will be Wonder Trading for like the rest of the night. And it'll be a cool party and it'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. I refuse to believe the modding API is being developed at all. Oh yeah, it's being developed alright. Sure. Totally is. Not. Alright, so I definitely gotta get that shiny. Needs to happen. It really does. 706. That could be a kind of nice number for a shiny, right? 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 Maybe? Possibly? Any moment now. Oh. Over 700. You know, I'll be completely honest. I didn't think it would take this long. I thought it would be much shorter. I thought it would be closer to like 300 or so. I thought that was reasonable. Let's see. Have I started your Christmas shopping? Actually, I haven't. I don't have too many people that I shop for, to be honest. My nephews, that giant Pikachu plush that you see peeking over my chair, I have that for my nephews, and I have this cool Pikachu head pillow thing for my nephews. But other than that, I don't have that much. Don't have too many friends like in person that I shop for. I'm kind of apathetic when it comes to like birthdays and Christmas. I don't like getting gifts. I don't like the thought of people spending money on me. And I guess it kind of works in reverse too. Like, I don't want to get something and then have people think, oh, well, now I have to spend money on me. So it's kind of weird. I know one year I bought like a whole ton of things for all the people at my local Pokemon League that I used to go to, which I don't anymore, which is sad. But I bought a whole ton of stuff for them for Christmas. And it was nice and all, and I did like art and stuff for the people who I didn't do art for, but it took so much work and so much money and stuff. And it was kind of sad because there were even some people that were like, well, why didn't I get something? Or why didn't I get this? Like, I don't know. I felt bad after that. So I guess I just kind of stopped doing that. Oh well. I don't really know how I feel about Christmas time. It tends to be more of a sad time for me. Just too many bad memories. Too much awkwardness, I guess. But that's how it goes. Alright, let's see. Anyway, let's see. Any ideas what I want to breed next? I'm thinking possibly Cyndaquil. Name him Grillby. Or maybe even some Froakie. A name Froakie, Frogget. Kind of like that. Do I have a wife? No, I most certainly do not. Christmas time is my favorite time due to my birthday being day before Christmas. Oh my goodness. How is that? I've always kind of wondered. Do you ever feel like cheated as far as presents go? I mean, not to make it sound just like or just for the presents, but like I had a few months away from Christmas for me because my birthday's in September. So yeah, but I always kind of wondered for people who were you know, born in December, like what it must be like. Is it okay? Is it not? Is it like, you know, I don't know. For people who are born on Christmas, that must be like craziest thing. We need doggos. I know, right? Okay, so I should probably double check and make sure I'm actually at 709. I don't want to lose track of my Buizel. It's really unfortunate, this program, My Count, which I use for keeping track of how many I've hatched, it always ends up like not saving what I've done, even though I hit save, and I don't like it. So I've had to kind of, you know, wait, 709, is that correct? Hold on a second here. I want to make sure that I get this right. Okay, here we go. So, how do I feel about homemade gifts? I actually like them quite a bit. They're my favorite. Yeah, so this would be 708, and then 709's right there. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Only combo gifts I get are from distant relatives. December 27th. Oh, that's nice. That's good that you don't get cheated then. Oh, and I like homemade gifts, by the way. I don't remember if I answered that. I think that they're nice. They're really what I find more enjoyable than gifts you have to spend money on. Or gifts that, like, even if you do have to spend money, like, if it's really something that is, you know, to give a laugh or something, rather than just, oh, here you go. I don't like getting cash for either Christmas or, like, my birthday or anything like that, because it's like, you know, I mean, I appreciate the thought, like, I'm glad, but I'd rather you just save your money. Just give me a laugh or something. Let's see. I'm rather bad to shop for it too. Like, I never have lists or anything. Because again, I don't really want anyone to get anything. I used to love making Christmas lists when I was younger. And I wanted stuff. And thankfully, that is one thing my parents did a good job at. I didn't have much money growing up. And I still don't have, like, a ton. I'm much more secure now. But it still was kind of like, you know, I didn't have a lot of luxuries. But they always did a really good job at making sure birthdays and Christmas were special for me and my brother. And I stop and I think about that, and that was really nice. Like, you know, even though I didn't really go on much in the way of vacations and stuff, or, you know, go out to eat or go to the movies very often. I mean, like, went to the movies maybe once a year or less. But it was just really nice because, you know, for birthdays, they'd always somehow find a way. That was cool. Let's see. 710. I don't even know. So I guess 720 would be the end of the box. Getting so close. Oh, what if we hit 1,000? I would be actually quite discouraged. I think that'd be the longest egg in such a long time. I actually don't remember if it's taken me longer. Unless you count, like, accidental hatchings. I don't even know if I can. Alright, hatch. You like the Pokemon mangas? I don't actually read them. I hear they're pretty good, though. But I don't really have much I can say about them because I don't read them. Let's see. Never finished a single Pokemon game. You sound kind of like one of my friends, actually. He always tries to complete everything. Like, it's been so long since he's beaten a Pokemon game. And, you know, it's like, it's fine. Hey, everyone has their own styles. But, like, he spends way too much time thinking about what he wants to do rather than just doing it. It's like, you know, you could just plow through the game and it's fine. You don't need to have everything perfect or catch everything right away. Like it says, you know, there's a time and a place for everything, but not right now. All right, let me get this. Actually, a time and a place for something is hatching that Shiny Buizel, and that needs to happen, like, right now. Obviously, you should make wild guesses about the mangas and tell them as truths, Marriland. Oh, yeah, I should totally do that. Like, Yeah, I mean, the mangas, I mean, you know, like, gym leaders, you know, they're not actually really gym leaders. They're evil and they work for Team Rocket and stuff. Yeah, I mean, go figure. Alright, so 712. Yeah, that can't be right. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and name this a pretzel. Do. Gimme the egg. This is just so relaxing. I know it's like boring, but I'm actually surprised you guys like this. Which is nice. I mean, I kind of like it too. It's relaxing, you know? It's relaxing. Let's see. What's up, dude? How are you doing tonight? Doing alright. Just kind of chilling. I did some Wonder Trades earlier. Probably won't do any more tonight, but just trying to get that shiny Buizel. And hopefully soon I'll reach that thing. It'll just come popping out of the egg. At least that's the hope. Let's see. Hey man, competitive / shiny breeding is how I have fun playing this game. Actually, same. I don't even competitive battle. I just like hatching competitive Pokemon. There's something satisfying about it. Like, the mechanical changes they did to the Destiny Knot and the Everstone are just great for, you know, just breeding and stuff. Like, it's actually quite easy to do once you get stuff going, and it feels rewarding, which I like. I definitely like that. I liked it a lot more before Pokebank was out, because, you know, it's like there wasn't really a lot in the way of cloning and all that stuff, so when I Wonder Traded stuff away, it felt like it was even more, you know, useful to people. Let's see. I got a whole flock of Buizel right now from that batch. I always like it when I get 3, although at the same time it kind of drives me crazy. Okay, yes, 6 more until we hit 720. Guess I'll probably stop there. Seems like a good spot. I like the hunt. I like going for a shiny. I mean, you know, I think that's why I like shiny hatching over than, you know, going out into the wild and just doing that, because then I feel like I don't have any control over what that's going to be. With this, I feel like I'm carefully crafting a very excellent specimen that will become a shiny. And I'm having control over its parameters, and I like that. It appeals to me. It isn't just about having it be shiny, because otherwise, if I wanted a shiny Buizel, actually, I don't really know what I could do if I wanted a shiny Buizel. I could get a shiny Floatzel, I think, maybe by chaining, but shiny Buizel, I don't think so. So I think actually hatching it might be my only option here, unless I were doing it on Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, of course. Then I could use the Poke Radar. Wow, they hatch those eggs fast. Wonder Trading feels like you get to pay it forward after all the Pokemon is done. That is a very good way of putting it, really. I know I've gotten so many wonderful Pokemon from Wonder Trade that have been used in breeding projects and stuff. And then I end up breeding them and then giving them, you know, giving all the offspring back. I haven't given all of the offspring back. Like, I have released a lot earlier on. But now it's mostly fine. Whew. Alright, let's see. Didn't like the old Poke Radar, it felt like a pain. It was kind of a pain, but at the same time, it wasn't that bad. Once you got the hang of it, it was pretty good. Alright, here we go. 7:15. Wamples. Wample. That was a pretty funny trade. I actually wonder when it will finally hatch. The suspense, man. Suspense is brutal. The journey to get it. It'll just be so much more rewarding once I get that. Like, I'll feel so much more determined once I get it. I think that'll be great. Let's see, anyone play Hearthstone here? Do you, Maryland? I actually don't play Hearthstone. I hear it's pretty good, though, but never really started that up. Probably for the best. I'm thinking about it. But I do hear it's pretty good. Alright, let's see. You're not quite the color I need you, Pretzel. Sorry. Alright, let's drop these two off. Listen to some delicious Earthbound music. I kind of want to play Earthbound again, I'm not going to lie. It's been ages since I've played it. And, like, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Like, actually playing through and paying attention to the plot and stuff. Because I just remember playing it when I was a kid. And I didn't really grasp... I didn't grasp its true form, okay? I didn't really understand everything that was going on. Because back in the day, I didn't used to play games for the plot. I used to play them for the gameplay. Which was kind of silly. I mean, I could read just fine. I only like gameplay. And items and, like, min-maxing and stuff. And... I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be pretty good. Let's see, I want to play Mother 3 when it gets localized in English so that I don't have to rely on emulations and ROMs. That is very true. I wish it would be localized because that would be really nice. I hear it's a great game. I don't really want to have to, you know, emulate it just to play it in English. But I don't want to play it in Japanese either. Like, I mean, I don't even think the game's all that affordable either, even if I were to import it. So it's just really kind of a stinky situation. I hope that someday it gets resolved. Ooh, these two are hatching pretty close to each other. Nope. Oh man, it'll be so nice to see those nice shiny yellow colors popping out of the egg. That'll be great. That will be great. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, you don't even have an egg for me. My bad. Are you excited for the red, blue, and yellow release on the 3DS? Yeah, actually I am. I think it'll be nice. I'm gonna probably end up playing it on the original cartridge for the Sleep Lock, though. But I do think it'll be a lot of fun. Just having it with me. Just play a bit. I'm glad that they brought trading back into it. Let's see. I want to ask, how do you stream your 3DS? It is a 3DS capture, so it has a little USB port here in the back, and that can be used to transmit a video signal to a program. And then I use a program called Open Broadcast Software, or OBS, to actually capture the video screen. And that's how I end up doing it. I have to do a little bit of Google foo in order to find out more specifics. But it's one of Loopy's 3DS captures, which has worked really darn well over the years, I have to say. Alrighty. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, I guess I'm going to end things after this next egg hatches, which will be nice. Let's see. How would you trade on your cartridge game on Red, Blue, and Yellow during the sleep lock if you get an Abergassy or Geodude? I probably just won't. It'll just have to be as it is, which is fine. Same for Gold, Silver, and Crystal, too. Because I'm actually going to play Red, Blue, and Yellow, I'm thinking on the Super Game Boy, which has much better colors than the Game Boy Player, oddly enough. Don't know why they didn't think about that. Is Loopy still making some 3DS capture cards, or is Loopy being Loopy? Apparently he was in development for some of them, but I still haven't heard much word on it. But right now, there's not really much progress being made. Or at least there's none available. His are the best, though. Like, seriously. Oh man, it's really making me wait for this next one. I have a feeling they're gonna hide Mew under the truck. Like, legitimately under the truck in the 3DS games, or the Virtual Console games. I think it'll be great. Because they'll want to have some way to get Mew. Right? I hope they get rid of some of the glitches, though. I think it'd be nice. And, you know, maybe they will. I don't know. They've already patched enough of it to allow for local wireless, which is cool. So, it's possible. It's hard to say, though. But I guess we're going to have to find out. Anyway, I guess we're going to leave things off here. 720 weasels out of the way. This has been a very long adventure trying to get this Shiny Buizel, but I think it will make it all the better once we finally get that thing. Let me make sure I save. See, that's like a big fear of mine. Oh, man. Maybe next time. I don't really know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for next week's Wonder Trade Wednesday and Shiny Hatching. Maybe, just maybe, we can get it then. All right, see you next time, everyone. Woo!